This video is about different types of education after high school. So, after you graduate from high school, different careers will require different types of training and education. For a lot of people, after high school, they go to a 2-year community college. For example, a school like Bunker Hill or RCC. So for example, RCC, Bunker Hill, those are 2-year community colleges. They take 2 years to finish. After you finish, you get an associate's degree. What jobs usually require an associate's degree? A lot of the assistant jobs in the medical field. If you're an assistant that helping with radiology, like with MRI, ultrasound, if you're a dental hygienist, the people who help the dentists, physical therapist assistants, also people who help lawyers, like paralegals, legal assistants. In general, jobs that are assistants to people with a professional degree, you need a 2-year degree from a community college. If you spend 4 years at a 4-year university, like UMass Boston or UMass Amherst or Lesley University, there are plenty of universities that takes 4 years. After 4 years, you get a bachelor's degree. So compared to a 2-year degree, it takes longer and it costs more money in general. But a bachelor's degree that takes 4 years will open you up to more jobs than a master's degree will. For example, if you want to be a physician assistant, you want to be a real estate agent, you want to be a social worker, an artist, animator, a financial manager, all of that require a bachelor's degree. Some jobs require you to get a bachelor's degree, 4 years in college, and additional education. So, some jobs require a bachelor's degree, plus, after about 1 to 3 more years, depending on the field, you can also get a master's degree. For example, in Massachusetts, most nurses and teachers have a master's degree, most of them. So they have their bachelor's degree, and then they get additional education. I'd say 3 to 7 years or so. After bachelor's degree, some people go on to pursue a doctor's degree. If you hear of PhD, that's what that refers to. Of course, doctors who get an MD, let me be more careful. So in general, they're all not all PhDs, but they're basically called professional degrees. They usually take a lot longer. For example, doctors get MDs. If you're a scientist or like historian, you might get a PhD. If you're a lawyer, to be a lawyer, you need a JD, Doctor of Jurisprudence. That's 3 years. MD takes an additional 4 years. So, for jobs like doctors, lawyers, they need a professional degree. Not professor's degree, but professional degree. So, or a physician assistant or real estate agent, you need a bachelor's degree. So professional degrees for doctors, lawyers. Alternatively, instead of going to college, you can also go for apprenticeships. For example, people who work on cars, people who work on air conditioning and heating, they might get an education while working an apprenticeship at the same time. Of course, some people get training in the military. So those are other options as well. Okay, we'll continue with this tomorrow.